Good evening, guys. Welcome to my Friday Night Live. Hope you've had a good week. Smash the like button on your way in. I will say hello. Bloody hell, that was fast. It just jumped up like 3. Evening, fellas. Give me 2 seconds to get in the chat. Live streaming. Friday Night Live, done. Yeah, evening, fellas. We've got plenty to get through, so there we go. I'm in the chat. I've said hello. Smash the like button. Let's share to Discord. And then we're done. I've even got a legendary waiting. Look at that. It's almost like I prepared for it, isn't it? No, I'm only joking. I saved it all day. I'm thinking, yeah, I'll save that brute force for my stream later. You know what it's like. I'd like some Carlos Sainz or some Max Verstappen, but you know what this game's like. Roll up. Place your bets now. I'll bet it's Ocon, Yuki, something rubbish like that. Yeah. Right, well, a quick microphone check. Yeah, we're all good. Right then, we'll start with low ones there. Obviously, rares. I did get some epics the other day, weirdly enough. I think I got 2 Russell or something. Right, get on with it, Andrew. So yeah, I made a lot of notes because I raced both my boosted drivers together. Oh, in fact, let me just get to end. Bottas, oh bloody hell. That might help me next week, but not now. I raced my boosted drivers together in a duel, and I know the team score is massively different without the Prost, but when I used the Prost on qualifying, it just made it even worse, didn't it? Anyway, I've been using... If I can get 5 Max Verstappen overnight, then great stuff. If not, I'm thinking of just going with these 2. And hopefully I can avoid people with a Prost. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, nothing's really changed in terms of the car. I've got some pit pass though, I believe. So we'll get that as well. And then we'll scoot over to my Discord so you can have a look. Oh, that were Charles Leclerc then. Nice. What we got? No one knew, sure. Awesome. Epics is only thing that I need. Most things are miles away from an upgrade, so only thing that can be upgraded is Cloud Roar and Onyx. The rest is miles away, same with drivers. It's just the epics, so... Yeah, Max, Sonoda, possibly Sainz and Norris are only ones that will possibly be upgraded in that time. Right then, let's get into some races. Tomorrow we've got Mexico, Brazil, Barcelona, Monaco, Belgium, Zandvoort and Bahrain. So yeah, we've got plenty to be testing. There's actually 5 potential wet races tomorrow, which seems a bit excessive, but I know it's potential wet, but it could happen. So fast lap Brazil, Barcelona. Either of them, we'll have a go. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a few races with Lewis and Alonso and see how we get on. I think Verstappen and Lewis would be a better combination. I just think Prost and Lewis is just getting me Prost rivals, you know. I think if I go with Alonso Lewis, although the qualifying is gonna suck and I'll be starting like P13, P10, it could give me a better rival, you know. Probably hurt on the short races like Belgium, but the rest of them, there's quite a lot of 8-lap races. 5 laps, 1.9, 1.6, 2.7s. Yeah, I've redone the Discord link in the description, so instead of it being a link, it's an actual invite, so it should stay open for a lot longer. Let's just see. Oh, it's going to be a wet race. We can't really test this, but we haven't got Australia anyway, so we'll just run it. The only other thing really is the temperature in Bahrain, but 27 is not even that high really, not for an epic boosted. What else? On the Discord, what I've done is taken from Hutch's videos of the new parts, I've taken all the crap out and basically just separated them into epics, rares, you know, that kind of thing. So it'd be easier to compare to what you're using this year. Yeah, I'm thinking because they've both got really good race start, although it'll be a worse qualifying in opening round, the drivers will potentially do a better job. It's just when you get outmatched again, you're going to be stuck quite far back. Let me just check that's good. Right, so it'd be a 3-3-2 and a 4-4, but we've got that wet patch coming in. Yeah, microphone's cush, we're all good there. So yeah, I'll share the next week's event is the Bottas, Max Verstappen and Voyage. We've actually got a part that's boosted, so he's going to go wet tyres, yes. We can go back around with Alonso. Yeah, appreciate you guys who are chilling. I know it's quite late, but I just like to play around with it on a Friday. Kind of gets me G'd up for opening round, you know. Yeah, so Mexico should be a good race. We've got Mexico, Brazil, Barcelona, Monaco. They're all 8-lap races, which quite comfortable with 8-lappers, because even if you get a bad quali, there's enough time to come back. I prefer it if we get a dry Mexico, but can't pick and choose, I guess. Right, slot bots down. I'm guessing none of them pitted. No. Yep, Kelly. Is that the last GP, yeah? Right, gotcha. I didn't actually think about it like that. Yeah, you think they'd, like, give us a crazy one? Or give us loads of parts? I think I prefer it when the parts are boosted rather than the drivers. It is the last one, right? Gotcha. No, it is, man. Wow. So, yeah, Bottas. That's a bit sucky, isn't it? You think they'd have gone with 2 top drivers, which really is Max and Leclerc, yeah? Well, no, not on the Hutch standards, is it? Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? But I think to do it on purpose. Have you noticed it's always one really good qualifier and one really bad one? It's always the case where it's one good, one bad. Everyone's just going to keep going, aren't they? Yeah, the Voyage really is just like a pit time thing, and pit time ain't useful at all this year. Is it? Really? It's got no value whatsoever. I mean, yeah, obviously you want to get out faster than bots, but oh crap, yeah, there's no legends, yeah. But Gary, I have got a really good Bottas. So I'm alright, I've got a fantastic Bottas. I'll let you have a look after. Obviously, my Max Verstappen's the problem. When you don't buy crates, you're at the mercy of the rewards, and some get lucky, some don't. It just wasn't my time this year. You know what I mean? Game's skipping about it. His turn. I think mine might be a 6 or a 7, actually. I think it's 15% though, isn't it? So although Voyage don't add out in terms of probably 10%, it might just add a couple of points on each thing. It might be literally like +2 on each bit, on each stat. So yeah, this weekend, my actual junior account is actually, yeah, it's 15, right, cheers mate. My junior account has actually got better drivers than my main account. Although it's not, I call it junior, it's not really a junior, it's in Series 12, so it's got all the same medals. So it's not actually a junior account, but I just call it that because it's easier. This guy in P1, all week I've been following him. So when he gets to, I've been getting to like 15.8 for an example, and then stopping, you know, so I'm right behind him. 4-0, oh mate, don't. Please don't tell me. I had a little look at it with 3 before, 3-0. Yeah, so, sorry, Bottas and Verstappen, there you go, I've got a 7. So if I can get Max to level 5 in a week, which I should be able to with asset trading and 2 in a gold crate every other day, you know, I might get there eventually. So yeah, I think I might be alright. 15% on a level 7. He's gonna be like a maxed out rare with like 88 quality. Let me just have a look at a rare. Yeah, he's gonna be like a really good rare with his quali, but his other stats should be outstanding. His race start and his overtaking should be really good. So yeah, if I can get Verstappen to 5, then I might be alright with that. And I've got Voyage at 6. But look at pit time. We'll be beating them bots that week, I'll tell you. Yeah, so I'll go with that next week, obviously. That's Verstappen orientated though. I can't see me not getting 5 in a week, but you know what it's like with this game. So back to tomorrow. Obviously, ideally you'd use Verstappen, but I don't quite have him yet. If he comes in tonight, then yeah, great. I'll probably use him and Lewis. But obviously, Prost is a no-brainer in terms of the driver. But then when I stick him in, I like in qualifying the other day, if you watched, I got rivals that had a level 6 Lewis and a level 7, and do you know what I mean? Or they didn't have Prost, but they had a Lewis and a Verstappen. So I just think maybe it's pushing me into next bracket of drivers, you know, like in terms of strength. So we'll have a go now and see what happens. In terms of the match, obviously I'm not, look, we need to be serious, I'm not really podium hunting unless I get lucky on final round and I can get 8 good matches. Fortunately, my groups lately have been kind of do well on a Sunday, if that's the main thing. Because people are dropping points here, there and everywhere with safety cars and disconnections, etc, etc. Even like last 2 weeks I checked, the P1 and P2 didn't have perfect. I think one of them did and twice they didn't. Sakia, we've got this one. So 22 to 27 degrees. Oh, that's a good shout. So let's pretend we're racing that particular race. Okay. I don't really need to race that, Lewis. So let's go with something else. Let's hood him. Right, okay. Sorry, rival. It's not about you, it's about tomorrow. Yeah, he got fast without a race start boost. Prost just got perfect as always. So basically, this is like a test for tomorrow. It's a similar rival, I think. In terms of score, anyway. Obviously, tomorrow I'll be getting outmatched, so. I'm not just being a bloody downbeat person, it's just how it goes, usually. If I think that I'm going to get outmatched, then if I don't, it's a good day, innit? If we think of it like that. You know what it's like? First bloody race. Last 2 weekends, my first race has been really bad. In terms of the match. I think the first week it were 100 and odd. And then the second week it were like 40. Now I know 40 don't seem a lot. But when it sorts out your qualifying position, it hurts, man. Maybe not with bots, but real player when you're starting bloody P13. It's a right old mission to get to P2. I'm thinking, although Alonso's got the bad queue, with them having both drivers have got great race starts, so he could use a better boost. You know, something like Saar, Merlion, that kind of thing. So the car's better. That was my thinking yesterday when I looked back at my quali video. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I've not really made a strategy guide as such, just because this point of year, guys, you all know what you're doing. You don't need me to tell you. If you do need a guide, there's one on Discord. I put it on there from Satiris. And there's Azaz on YouTube, of course. Should we do a fast lap? See how fast we go. Whoa, game's not happy here. Let's go. Gary, mate, do you know what fast lap is? Obviously, there's Brazil, Barcelona and Bahrain, or were it on qualifying, mate? I'm not saying it because I think I need to set one. It'd just be good to know if anybody asks. I know qualifying was Hungary, Suzuka, Singapore, Miami. No, it can't have been that. It must be qualifying. Barcelona. Right, no worries, mate. Thank you. Obviously, with it having Brazil as well, it's difficult to know which one it is when you don't do them all the time. Only reason I'm asking is because there's a chance that I might be in top 10 and I might need a good lap to stay there. Do you know what I mean? It's getting that tight now because everybody's moving up groups and flags. But yeah, Gary's going to check for us. Goes Austria, Brazil, then Spain. Gotcha. Right, so it's Spain, it's Brazil then, yeah? And I knew Austria were main one. I do like that track. It's a bloody good track, that, innit? So yeah, this strategy would work tomorrow, if necessary. I think I'd have a bit of a better boost, but it would work. Obviously, that's reliant on Prost getting a good launch. Same with Lewis. Saying that, I've got to get round last lap yet. We've got Prost up as rear. He's a tough customer, that one, I tell you. Yeah, good luck, Mr. Rival. Mr. Bot, Mr. Rival. Sorry I boosted you, pal. I don't like boosting jewels. I know I've got loads, but unless I'm really annoyed, I don't usually bother. When I say annoyed, I mean like I've started a duel and first 3 have been like crazy matches. All you want to do is fill your slots. Get on with your day. So yeah, 4-4 and 3-3-2 seems the one to go there. As you all know, Zandvoort 4-3-3-4, Silverstone 2-2-3-3-2-2, Belgium 2-2-2-3-3, Monaco. I like doing a 3 soft and then going to hard, and then doing a hard to soft. But you can do soft, 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 and medium, medium. So it kind of depends on your qualifying. Barcelona's a 1-stop if you can do it. Medium, medium. If not, soft, soft, medium, medium. Brazil, soft, soft, soft. Medium, soft, soft. And then Mexico is 1-stop, both drivers, soft to medium, medium to soft. Sorry if that went a bit fast. Not everyone's on the Facebook or whatever, so you can always pause it and listen to me rumbling on. But yeah, they're the basic strategies I do for them races. Obviously, if qualifying's different, you can change it up. Like Gary said, some do a 3-4 with the mediums and the hards. Yeah. Obviously, I always say the 2-2-3 and the 3-2-2. It's the first one I go to. It just seems to be faster, doesn't it? But yeah, if you're further back, definitely, like Gary says, try a 4 and a 3. 4 hard, 3 medium. 3 medium, 4 hard. Or do one of each, maybe. Go from the back. You probably want to go 4 hard, then 3 medium, possibly. Yeah, that's what I'd do, definitely. Like, I'd probably do one of each and then decide which works for the final round. That's usually how I do it. Saturday figure out what works and then Sunday use that strategy. Especially if I'm unsure which one works, because if you say you want to try do 2 stops but you start behind your rival and it's a real player who does 2 1-stops, he's going to be going very slow and he'll probably hold you up and screw up your strategy. So in that case, say you're behind the rival and you're matched out, I'd probably go a 1-stop and a 2-stop, so you didn't like put all your eggs in one basket kind of thing. I've still got a lot to learn on these strategies, man. There's that many different bloody nuances and things you can do. I'm very interested though in these new parts. Very intriguing. You've got reliability's just totally gone. It's gone. Forget about it. Have we got Hungary tomorrow? No, we've got Zandvoort. So we don't need to boost Andrew. Right, yeah. Yeah, we've got them new parts. I mean, no reliability. So that means any boosts that add reliability this year could be very, very interesting next year. What happens to them? They're either going to get changed to something else, or it's going to be... Well, it's going to have to be changed to something else, innit? You can't boost the new stack, can you? Qualifying. So, I don't know. Very interesting to see how it works out, though. Did we make it? Yeah, we did. I've learnt now with these safety cars, you're probably better off just going in and getting a set of tyres anyway. Do you know what I mean? Especially when it's so early in a race. What, did it cost me 1 position for a brand new set? Yeah. Hopefully we don't have any of these this weekend. If you get one of these at wrong time, it's a bloody points killer, you know? You know, when you're just about to pit or you've just pitted. No, yeah, the worst time is when you... Is it just when you've just pitted? Yeah, because then all bots get to pit for free. Yeah. You must have had that. Hey up, Jay. No, absolutely. I'm just gibbering about it, really. Oh, we're back. The game just literally froze for like 10 seconds. Yeah, I'm more intrigued with it, mate, to be honest. Like someone said on Discord, what's going to happen to like Lumberjack that's got reliability? Be interesting to see what they do make of him. Jay, I know exactly what you mean. Something's going to go wrong in it, in some way, shape or form. It's just impossible for it not to. It usually does, doesn't it? Look at other year when self-control were like the king boost for about a week. It was stronger than anything else in the full game. Oh mate, they've released that timeless boost at wrong possible time, surely. I mean, if you buy it and there's no guarantee it's going to be any good. I mean, you'd expect it to be because it's the Legends boost, but there's no guarantee. Obviously, they're a business, aren't they? They want you all to plough your money in, get a load of it, and then next season it don't freaking work and you've got to go buy next one. They're a business, aren't they, after all, you know? So they will think of stuff like that, I would imagine. Don't get me wrong, it's a bad move, you shouldn't do that to your players. Yeah, I hope not, because they shouldn't be selling it before season change, should they? They should have just waited. But they could just make it the best boost, but in next year's stats, you know what I mean? They could change it, but make it also really good next year. That's a way to get around that. They could just make it good then, couldn't they? I think personally it looks like a bit of a glorified Kawhi. It looks very similar when I compared the two. Because I went through like all my other boosts just to see what it was like. Because I thought if I don't get any, and then it becomes like the king dick of a boost, I'll look like a div because I didn't buy any. But then I thought, well, to buy some it's going to cost me what, 34 quid just for a decent amount. I thought, nah, I'm alright, I'll rather go without. I'll wait and get them next year when they're on sale, or when they're in pit pass. But then obviously I spotted that they are the actual GP reward as well, which I'm happy about. I did think they might try. Yeah, they shouldn't change it. It should be the best boost next year as well, especially if people are buying it. Basically, if they do that, they're kind of ripping people off, aren't they? Yeah. Boost obviously are changing because reliability's gone, so it changes the whole system. It's just that, like you say, if people are buying the Legend one, then it should be the best boost next season as well. Or at least it should be equal to this year, yeah. Definitely. That's the reason people are leaving, because of like little moves they make like that, isn't it? Same with Pit Pass, they've changed it slightly. End of year used to get all the epics. Yes, exactly, Gary. You've got it, mate. If a lot of you remember the days when Hex were good and Downforce, dead fast. People stocked up. You used to be able to get them in asset trading. People stocked up and collected them. I know they did. I know lots of people who actually did this. Bought loads of Downforce. Next season starts, we're dead. Were you one of them? Sorry, Gary. I felt for you, mate. Honestly, it's like having rug pulled from under you. Everyone had invested. They'd even been selling them. Like now, they're selling the Legend one. They sold them the month before the season ended, and then it was useless. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's not fair. You're killing your customer base there. Basically, you're saying, if you ever invest out, we're going to change it up. So, you're wasting your money unless you use them all straight away. Yeah, I don't like that kind of stuff. Obviously, I'm all out for trying to get a bargain, aren't I? So, not because I'm a cheapskate, I just don't think a game is, like, worthy of all the money that goes in. I get that it costs money to pay wages, etc., etc., but if I just count up the amount of teams I can see through my game and the amount of people with a pit pass, just do the maths, it soon goes up, man, it's crazy. You think about it, just do this, 1,000 people spending a £5 on a pit pass a month, and the numbers soon go crazy, I tell you. Have we got a Canada? We have not, Andrew. Let's see if we can get him up there. What should we go with? Let's try Rooster. That's why I just use them, me. Alright, yeah, I've got quite a lot, but I just use them. Just because, why not? It might be good, it might be bad next year. Only thing I can hope for is that Tulip or bloody... What's my other ones? Oh, what else have I got a lot of? I've got another one where there's like 1,700. It might be Tulip, I think. But that other one that he mentioned earlier, Lumberjack, I've got a lot of that as well. So yeah, some of us might get lucky and one of our boosts turns out to be the daddy, you know? You just got to hope that's how it goes. Good luck, Mr. Rival. Sorry, my man. Let's go, phase 2. Come on, Lewis. Oh, he's not feeling it there. He's struggling. 6 caved out, Jesus. Yeah, but a lot of that's because of your good results though as well, isn't it, mate? I know you're a good player, so I bet a lot of that's come through winning as well. I know you haven't bought all that. But yeah, exactly, having all them. Yeah, 3 full seasons of playing, yeah, I thought. You're right up there though with medals and that, so... Anybody who's getting top 10 every week, my God, can you imagine how many boosts they've got? I mean, you can see mine's quite high. So... yeah, let's try it. I'm just messing about here, really. This track is not on tomorrow, so... Yeah, Gary's played for 3 full seasons, so this is my second season, but my first full season. And I've got too many boosts to use. I could probably not buy any for next 2 seasons. I've got that many. So I can only imagine how many he's got. Yeah, I think they're doing this on purpose, picking and choosing the GPs because of, like, they want you to buy boosts, do you know what I mean? And, like, the Merlion one, I think people would just buy that, wouldn't they? Weird though, that, innit? Yeah, it's a good point. Usually we would get one. That is bizarre, actually. Maybe they just missed it. Yeah, Gary, I think a lot of people are going to do that, you know, mate. I've got the exact same idea. Obviously, because I only really buy Pit Pass and maybe odd book steal, to get most out of my money, I need to be in a good series. You know, like, to do... Because obviously I sprint most weeks and then I duel quite a lot. But when you're only getting 2 epics from a gold crate, you need to be racing a lot, don't you? So yeah, there's no point me wasting my time doing sprints in Series 5 and 6 and 7 like I did this year. I might as well just go straight to daddy bloody parts, drivers, you know what I mean? I ain't going to go straight to 11 or 12. I'll probably go 10 first, see how it is there. Obviously, Vector's Series 10, isn't it? So I'll just be on brink of the parts. probably see out first couple of GPs go. But yeah, that's similar plan to you. Just basically use what I've already gained from this year, like boost wise. My other account's got a couple of $100 that I've managed to keep together. This one's got like 30. I'll get 50 off at Pit Pass. I'll probably buy that cheap, you know, the cheap offer where you get $2.99, you get $10. No, you get $100, like 10 boosts, and you get a gold crate. That's the one I usually buy. Just because it's only $2.99 and it's a couple of bucks for a week, you know, for sprint races and that. I don't mind putting a bit of money in the game. It's just extortionate. Obviously, I can remember how much my Xbox cost. A little bit. You're going free to play. Nice. You need to get up there. You sat at Series 5 for about 6 months. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do one of each, Gary, free to play, and then one on Pit Pass, as I've done this year. But yeah, I think I'm going to go Series 10 with this one, the Leeds one, which gets the Pit Passes. And then my other one, as a novice, I'll probably go straight to Series 11. Obviously, I'm already getting to look at the parts, so we should have a good idea which series we want to go to before it actually starts. Right then, guys, we've done an hour. We've pretty much covered everything. Big thank you to everyone who subscribed recently. We're nearly at 300. We went over, but it went back down, so we'll get there. You're going to uni, so money is needed elsewhere. I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame... 65,000 boost? My God. I thought I had a lot. Jesus, Jay. Yeah, I mean, look, I've got 300, 200, 300, 200, 300, 400, 500, 900, 600, 200, 400, 1,500 self-control. If self-control becomes good next year, I'm in the money. Hex, 800. Yeah, I think so, Jay. I think so, Gary, mate. I've got 1,700 gin. Bearing in mind, I've not bought any boosts, yeah? None. Oh, when I say buy boost, I've bought these ones here. This offer here where you get 5 and 9 and 10, that's the only one I ever buy. These ones. I don't buy that. You know, like where you get 10 crates. They're just too expensive. Like for me, in my country, in England, beautiful England, it cost $5,300, which to get $5,000 would cost me, let's have a look. Oh, jeez. 75 quid. So to buy that 10 crates and 320 boosts, it would cost me £75. Now, I'm not sure how rich you all are, but that is like a week's shopping for me at my house. Probably a bit more. So yeah, it's just a little bit too much. Some of these offers, though, are great. You know, these cheap offers. If you need to max all out. Some of them are only $10. So yeah, if what pops up that you need, they are worth getting, I think. Them cheap offers just to complete your CC scores. Right then, I'm out of here. Tomorrow, set up Lewis Hamilton, and I think I'm going to throw in an Alonso, unless I get Max Verstappen overnight, just to get the easier matches, I think. But don't quote me on that, we'll sort it out tomorrow. And the car will be that car there. Right, guys, have a good evening. Gary, have a good evening, mate. If you race early, good luck. My first opening round will be around 10:30, let's say, just so I don't get a disconnect. But yeah, hopefully we'll get some better matches on this one. I didn't do too bad with Prost, actually. Yeah, just got knocked off a couple of them with that real player, didn't I? Anyways, I'm out of here. Have a great evening, guys. Catch you later, Gary, Jay. See you later, boys.